Hello and welcome back to Signs of Life, Season 2, Episode 2. I am Lord Archadeas, and we're going to be going back up here. And the reason is because I actually need some sort of bow / ranged weapon / I just need some sort of weapon. Keep myself alive. This may hurt me a little. Nope. You can die of fall damage. It's rather rare for me, but it's possible. Whoa. Okay. I only need that. There you go. I actually don't know what the come on. There we go. Now, food actually serves only as a healing object. See, it's on 6. It just fills up your stomach. This will just give you a slight bonus to regen. I'd also suggest that you do a quick little scan of the local region, because while this does help, you can also see that is why I was normally careful. But yeah, that can happen. That can happen actually quite frequently. Luckily, I now know that that's there. But that was terrifying nonetheless. Okay. Next, I need to basically... Well, you can build dynamite. I would suggest against it, at least early on, because for obvious reasons, you don't need to be throwing explosives. You can actually make it rather early on. This isn't actually hard to make. Where is this? It's not in here, is it? I think it's... Nope. Oh, the little enemy's starting to slowly come over here. I'll just use that, and he'll be stopped dead in his tracks. Oh yeah, I now remember. I need wooden boards. You can make wooden dowels, which are used for basically producing linen. Twine's actually rather easy to make. Again, most of this stuff's not that hard. You just have to get used to it. Wooden platform, I need plenty of these. Next, I need to put it back on 5. Because these are actually really useful for getting you to from one place to another. You can actually kind of skip one of these every so often, so it's not that hard for you. And they're really easy to stun, so you can just continuously do this. And you can hold right click, I forgot about that. This is a healing herb. Not really too useful right now, but eventually it does become useful. Again, the paying attention is what gets you here. These things do run if you hit them. I don't think they attack you at all. And if they do, it's not enough to notice, because I've never been attacked by one. These things are really common, so yeah. At night, it's preferable that you do not actually go out. Main reason of killing these guys is they do drop a spike, which can be used for ammunition. I might have to kill these creatures because they're annoying me. and they drop a resource that I actually need. 5, that and that. There we go. I need wood. There. By the way, you can do a roll like I just did. And it does partially help you with these guys. Pretty sure it gives you invincibility frames. Weapons, ammunition. I need bone arrows. Now that we have that, you can recover your ammunition, though not always. There we go. How you recover your ammunition is you go to the 4 and you basically left click. Remember at one point you used to be able to, by the way, you can actually toggle this on so you can walk around. You don't have to have your actual setting to be, I guess, scanning the area, but it does help, and this does drain your energy, so just keep that in mind. What I'm looking for right now is a specific area, because it almost always spawns from what I've seen on the planet you start on. And I'm just scanning the area. It'd be easier if it scanned the other way when you're moving like this, but oh, you're out of energy. The laser does actually require a little bit of energy, but not really enough to... Oh, they still hurt and they're annoying me. There we go. Try not to hit these guys, as they do cause issues. They're not really hard to kill, it's just they're annoying to deal with early on. That tree is going to be my next target because I need wood. There we go. That gives plenty of resources. By the way, you can mine these wood. Where is it? Not wood, stone. What am I thinking? You can mine these just by clicking on them. They do tend to have certain resources. Some are better than others. Some you can't mine at this level, but usually most of them you can. I want this iron. Some standard stone. I'm pretty sure this area is the, I guess, hive. And I'm pretty sure each one of these spikes hurt, so. Do they hurt? Yep, they hurt. Oh. Again, these guys are annoying and they actually can harm you. Now, these things I'm pretty sure I've never seen before, but they look rather menacing. So, I'm just going to shoot one. Oh. There is some drop to these. And now I can just get my arrows back. And these things... Oh, that's a new one. That's a new one. Yep, that's a new one. That's definitely a new one. Okay. You know, you can actually usually harvest things that these creatures shoot. I don't think this one specifically you can harvest, but just in general, most creatures that shoot an object. Oh, it spawns a secondary creature. Yeah. Accuracy is really something to be desired. Yeah, apparently this thing does spawn extra creatures. That's hazardous, actually. There we go. By the way, you can hold right click and it will deactivate that overall. I'm just rather concerned with this little setup because those little spike guys, they're something else. I've actually never seen those. I haven't been playing enough updates to know what they were, but I was pretty sure they were probably going to try to kill me. These things. Now, I really want to kill a couple of these because they do drop, I think, sulfur or something. And they basically have a little spike that it's not shooting, but oh. Huh. Let's see. I don't have enough feathers. I can make these, which requires lead, but yeah, I need feathers, so there's not much else I can do here. So I'll scan this area and I'll return to it later. And those things don't seem to really care if it's day or night, which actually concerns me. But wait, you can crouch and attack things. You can actually crouch and sneak through 1 block spaces, I believe. They seem to spawn these things just randomly. That's interesting. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Oh. I'm actually rather injured by that little creature. Alright. Just fill up my stomach and let's get a bunch of these fruits. Luckily, fruit is not a hard thing to come by. This area is rather interesting, though. I'll have to return here at some point and possibly gather more resources because... Ooh. Now, these things won't normally hurt you. They don't seem to actually hurt you at all, as long as you don't attack them. Attacking in melee is suicidal, so because they do something close to 100 damage per hit, and I think there's either another variant that sprays gas or it's just that one, but yeah, there's one that has gas and it really can hurt you. Let's see. Greystone, flint. I don't need that running anymore. Let's see. Anything else I need here? I need ammunition. Yeah, I did not find what I was looking for, which is disappointing, but oh well. Oh, you can run, which is actually a good thing to do early on. I think it doesn't really have any downside to doing it, so why not? There you go. Nope. Actually, I guess there is a downside, is you don't see as far as you actually want to. There you go. I just don't want to be attacking him, because he can actually hurt you. And as you may notice, there's creatures that don't just stop appearing. What is it? They don't just despawn. They tend to stay there indefinitely, from what I know. By the way, yeah, those things, they just... Ow. Yeah. Annoying little creatures. What you want to do with these is kill them, because they can actually cause issues later on. Pretty sure you could just take that. Oh wait, I could press E to take it back. And that's just because I have it set there. There's some iron there. And we have some of these creatures. I'm actually set enough that I can actually go down into the underground again. And when you start getting to a point where you would take fall damage, you sometimes just stop, like, considering these what is it? They're no longer considered solid at some points, or at least that was the case at one point. That may have been fixed, but I don't know. Now, wooden arrows aren't really useful. You always want to go with at least bone arrows or better. Flares are actually rather cheap to make. You can just do that, and they're actually really useful, so I would actually suggest crafting a few of them. There's actually a better one known as an amber flare, but right now we don't have any of those. We're not going to be having any of those anytime soon. Flying javelin, I've never seen that. That looks rather cool, though. That actually looks rather cool. A tomahawk. That's interesting. Apparently they have throwables now. I'm gonna make one of those. Oh, I have arrows for that. What are these throwables then? I'm guessing they're probably on 7. Yep. Let's see what they do. Oh. Oh, that's cool. By the way, yeah, that is a way you can do that. I actually like that. I'm gonna make more of those, because those are actually really useful. Because that actually does a lot of damage too. But yeah, you notice that there's a lot of these. Yeah, this is actually interesting, and main reason I'm keeping out of his range, because he can actually hurt me pretty bad. I kind of like that they don't get used up. Oh, little spiked sword, razor leaf blade. Yeah, let's mine this area out. There are some really terrifying creatures though, so we'll find those eventually. Right now, nothing to worry about. Yeah, these javelins are really useful. I'm actually going to keep them in my tool box. I'm actually going to need to organize this a little bit. Sorry about this, but there's too much stuff in my inventory. Actually, no, you know what? I actually do have something I can do. This, I can actually make the forager bag. No, I don't need the forager bag. I need the excavator bag, which I actually don't have enough leather, which... Okay. The jeweler bag isn't as useful because jewels tend to be rather rare. I'll put these arrows and the bow in here. You can store extra items like that, but I don't really have a point in doing that. The hologram actually will be useful later on, but right now, just doing this is fine. Oh, we actually found some ammunition. That's pretty good, actually. I'll do this stuff off cam. Till next time, enjoy what you're watching. Like and subscribe for more. Have a good day. Actually, ooh. Rose quartz, that's really rare. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Thank you for watching. And remember, all shall subscribe to the one true king.